I have about 24 hours to write this 10-page paper that I did procrastinate. I haven't even read the book. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Claire and I'm a student at McGill University in Montreal. I unfortunately had fallen into a very familiar position where I had one day to write a 10-page essay. So I'm going to take you through the process of me attempting to submit that on time. Let this serve as a warning to future me and anyone watching. Do not procrastinate. You will suffer and have to spend all of your time sleep deprived, dehydrated at the library. This video is proof of that. Right now, I'm feeling rough. I look rough. Things are not going well. All right, time to get started on this. I've decided that I need to put myself first right now. So I'm gonna watch an episode of Severance, and also I'm gonna do a face mask. Like, call me evil, call me irresponsible, but I'm prioritizing self-care this year of 2025. And if that means I'm gonna lose an hour of essay writing time, sue me. Got my face mask ready. A little real calming face mask action. I think I need that right now. Recently my face has been feeling a little parched. No, I can't lie, like, it's kind of a slow watch for me. Why is this kind of giving Silence of the Lambs though? Should I order some food? Oh my god. I treat myself too good. My mom doesn't think I treat myself good. She always thinks that I'm like starving myself. Mama, I take good care of myself. Like, look at me right now. I have an essay due in 24 hours. Anybody else stressed, sleepless, they probably have ulcers from stress. But look at me, face mask on, about to watch an episode of Severance. I know I'm gonna get it done. So why let myself stress and write for 24 hours when I can stress and write for 23 hours? That sounds a little bit less stressful. Made a little schedule for myself. It's like the kind of schedule I always make before I have a big task to do, and it looks real good on paper and it makes me feel like I'm in charge of my life, but in fact I never end up listening to the schedule, which is what happened with this schedule. I did not go to the gym. I don't know what kind of delusion she was on. Also, we were actually ahead of schedule this time because I did not sleep that night, so it was only like 1 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. Okay, so the book I chose to write on is called Pamela by Samuel Richardson. It tells a story about a 15-year-old maid who spends the entire book rejecting her rich master, who she ends up marrying. It's written in letters that she writes towards her parents, and honestly the portions I did read was just really depressing because she's so powerless, where she has no control, and she keeps being thrown into these situations where she's being abused or taken advantage of, or just like overall people around her are really mean to her and keep saying really creepy things to her about her appearance, even though she's literally a child. I was hoping to try and form some sort of thesis by the end of this cafe study session, but alas, I did not get close to that point. I basically just skimmed through the book and read plot summaries online, and then after I had done that, it was around 5 or 6 a.m. and I had not scheduled time for myself to eat, and it had kind of been a full night without snacks and food. At this point, I had decided to head back and make some breakfast. Guys, I'm back home because I did not factor in breakfast into my little daily plan, and Oops. Skim the book as best as I can. It's not getting into my head. It's like old English. It's like mama, papa. Girl, I don't understand that. One page of this book takes me the mental capacity to read 10 pages of like a book published in this century. I'm gonna make breakfast and we're gonna continue along with this plan. Maybe I should go to the gym. Well, I'm still bad. Okay, make breakfast with me. Guys, I just woke up from a nap. It's really bad out here. I'm behind schedule. I don't know why I thought I could do this without any sleep. Also, I look so roughed to my epidermis. Yes. Anyways. It's just like random shots. I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, what the frick? And then it just opened. At this point, I've figured out my thesis. I'm going to talk about a scene within the book where Pamela contemplates suicide by the pond. Pamela's reflection prompts her to confront her worth in this repressive environment. She ultimately determines for herself that the way for her to achieve happiness in this situation is by becoming a high member of society and marrying her master. And this relationship demonstrates the limited choices that women had in the 18th century. The way to happiness for a woman is to compromise certain aspects of her safety and of her own needs in order to achieve that material level of success. This book honestly just feels like it was written by a man. Some of the sources that I read actually viewed this as a form of empowerment, where Pamela was taking control of the situation and navigating this patriarchal system to her advantage. I feel like she could have just gone back to her parents. I don't know, lived with them in poverty. I feel like that would have been better than marrying this creepy old man who has been preying on you since you were 15. Maybe there were other factors in the book that I just didn't get to because I did not read all of it. My life feels like a fever dream. I actually have not slept regularly in so long. Guys, I always do this. If I have a big task I need to get done, my entire life is just a muck until I get that task done. Like, I don't do any other schoolwork. I don't do my daily chores, habits, whatever. I don't shower, I don't wash my hair, I don't go to the gym, I don't do anything until that one task is done. Is because I'm like, okay, I can't do anything except work on this because it's so urgent, but I don't want to do it. I can't bring myself to do it because it's so intimidating, it's so big that I just end up not being able to do anything, and the only thing I can reach for that's easy enough to do is some sort of TV show. And that's why I always go down these binges. And it's girl, you don't even have to do well. Just try and pass at this point. If you don't submit these essays, you won't pass. Why do you do this to yourself every time? It's this fear of perfectionism. If I don't write it, if I don't submit anything, a 0 just means that I didn't try. But 50, a 40, that means I tried and I just wasn't good enough. And that's a very daunting reality to face. My life shouldn't be this upended every time I have a big assignment I have to do. I might have to start seeing my wellness advisor again, but I don't think she wants to see me. You know what she told me? She was like, I'm afraid I'm turning into a mother figure for you, and you don't want to tell me things because you want my approval because I'm filling in this mother role in your life that you struggle with so much. I was like, damn! I was like, girl, you just clocked me. You really just said that in my session. I literally like gasped. I was like, what do I even say to that? Got me, girl. Damn, maybe I'm not as complicated as I thought I was. Maybe I'm not as hard to read. It's all on the surface. Now that I've talked about it, I'm feeling better. Every time I verbalize it, that feeling becomes a little bit less insurmountable. Strongly recommend if you're feeling this way to talk it out with a friend, with yourself. Just like say it out loud, because like when it's in my head, it's just a feeling. It's like a feeling that I'm afraid of. When I actually verbalize it, I'm like, okay, this is the reason that I'm feeling this way. Like it puts things into a matter of like steps. I like didn't describe that very well. Also, I forgot to take my iron pills. I have low iron. I feel like I give the vibe I have low iron. Time to get it together, guys, and it's happening. I'm wearing eye makeup that I've been wearing for the past 30 hours. Guys, it's about 12 a.m. I just submitted my essay and I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed, and hopefully I will never do this again. I will never make another video like this again because I will have curbed my procrastination habits. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me as I make my way through the trenches. For real, don't procrastinate. Don't push off that essay. It's not worth it. I've slept like 3 hours in the past 2 days. I'm not well. Just get things done on time, Claire, okay? Please, for the sake of us. Anyways, thank you so much. Thank you. I love you. I'm gonna go to bed now, girl. Bye.